Okay. Okay, those things worked. For some reason I messed up my Spotify audio on the opening part of the stream here. Sometimes, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, when you're working with OBS, if you swap between scenes really fast, it sometimes confuses some of the, I don't even know what you would call those, automations and things that you have set up. So I have scene transitions that happen between, so like this one is a shift where everything moves. This one's a shift, and then this one is actual transition overlay over top. And sometimes when you swap between them really fast, because like I have an audio ducking setup where when we go from the starting screen to our opening here, it's supposed to take the volume of Spotify and drop it down to a lower level so that my voice comes through a little bit better over top of the music. But for some reason, when I was like setting things up this morning, I was swapping between them and I went back to the starting screen. I didn't look at it, but it forgot to put the sound back up to where it was supposed to be, or it just got cut off in between, like it was trying to do that transition. And since I interrupted it with changing a scene, it was just like, oh, we're just staying here then. So I missed it. I didn't realize. But good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new show. Welcome to a new episode. Hello, Sunny. Good morning. Good morning to you. So today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter. I've got some extra stuff that I need to go do today, so we're just going to go from 9 to 11 today. We're not going to go to our normal 12 o'clock. So it's just going to be a 2-hour stream, kind of like Wednesdays. Daughter has extra early pickup today from school, so I've got to go grab her. So I have to get done at 11 o'clock so that I can get my shite together so I can go pick her up. So that's the plan. So we won't work on anything super intensive today. We'll work on little things. Maybe we'll talk about a bunch of different things in between. Yeah, do stuff like that. Kind of the plan, kind of the idea, kind of winging it a little bit here for episode 106. Okay. Let's see. We've got our new video up this week that I came up with yesterday. We are on to episode 2, or not episode 2, but post number 2 for our 3rd year of self-publishing. Just kind of a look back. I realized I hadn't done another progress update video in a couple months since we did a 2-month progress update video for book 3. But we hadn't done another one since. I keep posting them on my stories and in different locations on Threads and Blue Sky and stuff like that. But I hadn't compressed them all into a video format. So this week's was a last minute throw together on Wednesday night for me, where I was just like, I don't know what. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot I haven't done an update on that in a little bit. I was like, oh, I'll do that because like YouTube and stuff like that doesn't get to see that stuff as much because I don't do picture posts over there, so it's a little bit different. So I was like, cool, I'll do that, put that together so that it's all put together in one place. So it's not like the best update thing that I've ever done, but it's not bad. It definitely gets across kind of the stuff that we've been doing and working on. Get to have a little fun doing a little animation style comic setup here. Where we left off was week 9. we had quite a few pages. Like, I think we were about halfway through our illustrations for book 3 when we were in week 9. Hadn't done anything on 1. Like, a lot of them were started. Ones that we didn't have started were 28 and 29, but like even 18, 11, those were started, but just not much was going on with those quite yet. So yeah, then we head over to week 10. Same thing, a little bit of progress. Looks like 18 went back down to 0 because I think I started that page over because I needed to do something. Oh, that's right. I think we moved. This is when we moved some pages around, and I had to get rid of everything that was on 18 because it needed to change. Or that was the one that I really didn't like my concept for it, so I just tossed it and moved on from there, and then changed it all up. I believe that's what happened there. Okay, so there we go on to week 11. Finally got 28, 29, and 18 semi-started there. Little bits of progress sprinkled throughout different places. Yeah, slowly, like you said, like Buns is saying here, pages are slowly filling in. We are slowly getting there. Week 12. Okay. Wait, did I get those out of order? Oh no, I got those out of order. Oops. Oh, I thought I changed that on. I'm not quite sure what I did there. Oh no, because there's 3 was a little bit different. So they're not the same. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I might have gotten them out of order. I didn't know that. There was some funkiness that happened with several of the pages where I had to go backwards and do some corrections, changes, rewrites, and things like that. It happens. I don't remember exactly all the stuff, but week 13, I know I got this one right. We had a huge jump where I was able to go through and push a lot of pages almost to being completely finished. Number 6, you can see it changed to a yellowish color. That's the one that I'm like not messing with that one anymore. That one's completely done, kind of thing. So that's the idea. We might need to do today is go through and update this and see which ones are completely finished and can be also turned to yellow and stuff like that too. Get ready for being completely finished here. Week 14, you can definitely see the progress here. We are really skirting around getting all of these pushed to being finalized for sure. This is the stage once we got to this point where we are in micro adjustment, where we go through and if we see something that needs to like a little bit, or wording needs to be changed a little bit or moved over, or like a couple little elements added in, that's kind of where this stage is on in the process. Hopefully nothing crazy comes up. I know we did go back and redesigned all of page 8. Like that was last week? This week? It was earlier? I don't remember. Anyways, it all becomes a blur at some point. But yeah, you're hoping nothing goes completely backwards on it, but it does happen every once in a while where you look at a page or look at a spread of pages and you're just like, nah, that doesn't really work. So we're going to change that up. Let's see, what else do we have on here? Week 15. Oh, that's right, week 15. So most of this stuff is still like in little micro changes, but we started working on the cover. That was the big thing that we started over here on stream. 16 more work on the cover. So like that's the big one that's happening throughout those last 3 weeks, the last 3 weeks that we've been working on this on book 3 here. Buns is right. We've got lots more to work on. Still many more things to go. We have Library of Congress control number to work on. We've got our ISBN to work on. We've got our barcode that we need to get a hold of as well. Three of the major things that we need to take care of before we can get fully published a little bit further down the road, but we are on track, I believe, to do that. We do have, luckily we are at the end of the week, and the start of February is on Sunday, which is nice because we can actually go through and make some other changes to book 1 and book 2 to deal with the new price changes that are happening over on Ingram Spark. So we've got some, I don't even know what you call it. It's not busy work, not administrative. We got the business part of stuff to go and kind of take care of, I guess. I don't know. It's the important things, making sure everything's all put together and taken care of. But yeah, that was our post for the week. Not super exciting, but kind of like a recap of sorts in a way. But yeah, updated all the things, changed little things here and there. So a couple of things that we can work on today. So now that February is just about to be here, we have Kidlit Postcard Day, which I believe is next Thursday. So for anybody who, I've talked about this before, I think I talked about this again at the beginning of the month. Every month over on, I think it's on most platforms, you can do it, but on Blue Sky especially, there's a pretty good Kidlit, which is kid literature, author illustrator community over there, which is pretty cool. And what they've set up is there's a hashtag, I think it's Kidlit Postcard Day, hashtag Kidlit Postcard Day. And you can post a kind of like a mini postcard, or it could be vertical or horizontal, doesn't matter which one it is. You can basically put whatever shape you want. And it's kind of not necessarily advertising your skills or whatever like that. It kind of is, but kind of isn't at the same time. It's like almost a makeshift business card in some ways. It's kind of a mix of several different things. I know I put on mine, this is what my last one looked like here. It has my name. It says that I'm an author and illustrator. It has my socials there and has the website for my books and stuff currently. Usually has some kind of graphic to do with either something that I'm working on or have worked on, or something to kind of represent my style and what I'm putting together with my books and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like it's a mini portfolio-ish type thingamajig, but it's only one image. You might be able to make like a multi-image one, but I kind of like the idea of just representing yourself with one, like picking your favorite illustration that you've done kind of thing, or something you're proud of that you worked on, and making that your postcard thing. And some people use the same image every time. I change mine. A lot of people change theirs over and over again. I kind of like that idea of changing mine every month. So like, it's all about practicing and trying different things. So that's why I do it. I change out some things here. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with, because this is actually what the last one looked like. Take moments just for yourself. That was fun. So I want to go through and change up some of the elements here, put a new image in, go from there. Kind of the idea. That's what I'm going to work on today for a little bit. Let's change this bottom half here. But if anybody has questions about any of this stuff or what I'm working on, I am working currently in Canva. Simple, easy. I have the free version. I did not pay for the pro version. Probably should, but I don't currently. Good little program. Basic, simple, easy to get things together and done. Not super graphically intense or anything like that. We'll try a couple things here and see what we like. Ooh, I kind of like the pink one. It's very different. So what I'm doing right now is there's an ability to take a graphic or an image or something like that, and you can adjust the actual color levels on it to make it do different things. So that's kind of what I'm messing with at the moment. You can make it gray. Take out all of the saturation. No, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to save that for... Let's go ahead and reset the adjustments. This is what it looks like normally. I was kind of going with the idea of fitting the season as we were going through. So if I was going to do 12 of these a year, I basically would pick a color that represents each month. So what color would represent January? We're still in that cold... We're still in the cold months here. You could definitely take out all the saturation, make it kind of grayish. I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe not all of the gray. Maybe we'll do something simple like that. Let's take our mountains. Let's make some adjustments there a little bit too. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We're definitely a little bit more snowy now. So maybe that's what we'll do. We haven't done... We did Happy Holidays here. Maybe we'll do a snowy scene. I've done something similar before. Not similar, but... I do have... Did I do the one with the scarf yet? I have not done the one with the scarf. So we may need a background first. Let's pick... That's circles. Do the diamonds, that would be fine. Let me look at my... No, not promo materials. Let me look in my... I feel like I have a sticker? No. Oh, it was a postcard. Yeah, okay. How can I pull that in there? Let's try it. See what happens. Let's uploads. Okay, there we go. Let's put that there. Back to the top. I haven't saved that one by itself yet. Let's put this here. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna change right. Let's see. Done. Okay, I don't like the little lines. The lines are kind of funky. Okay, so we may have to change this up a little bit. Okay. Question is, can I? Yeah, I do want the snowy scene. Do I have a version of this that would fit a square? Move to trash. I'm gonna have to open Illustrator and it's gonna get mad at me. Apple, please fix your stuff. Or Adobe, can everybody? No, they've already pushed out updates, so I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, I can feel it in slow. Oh no. This might have been a bad idea. Okay, so let's swap this. Let's close that one. Let's minimize. Okay. This might work. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see. We want to. It's this one. A little bit of space there, so let's go ahead, let's grab this. Did I grab everything? Copy it. What do I have? What do I have that I could put this on? I don't want to put it on a sticker because that's 2x2. That's tiny. That would not do me well. Where is my... Sorry, y'all don't get to see this at the moment because it's secret. Is it in promo? No, it would be in previous promo. Okay. Duplicate. This in promo. Change the name of it. Okay, we're gonna try to open this. We'll see if this one's happy, that one's happy. We can go ahead and get rid of everything. Okay. Don't need the postcards anymore. Just don't save that. Okay. We're gonna do a thing now. Go ahead and blow this up to something like that. We'll fix it here in a second. Let's go ahead and get rid of these frames. Frames gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and expand this. And this. Let's select all. Bigger here. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, that'll be better once I get that fixed and figured out. Are these okay? Yay, those are still good. Question is, that'll be fine. Okay, cool. I've got our little snows here. We'll just go ahead and add some more of these snowflakes back in. We'll add some of those up here at the top too. Try to make it kind of look randomish-esque as much as we can. That one. Let's move. Okay, there we go. Question is, let's go ahead and do a trim view of this. Okay. Not bad. Got our little snow shadow here. Question is, do these things need shadows? I don't know, this is gonna take a while. Okay, that's not working. Range, send to back. Yeah, I think the little snow piles need. That would work good. You're working hard today, Sonny? Everything going good? Back. Do that. Do another one. Range, sent back in. Let's see. In. Range, set back, forward. Might have to make a couple more of these snow piles to put in front of the snow, in front of our character here, just in case. Range, set back. Paste. Let's do just a little guy here. Range. Send it back. Forward. Okay. There we go. Much better. They've got a little bits here. That's not what I wanted. And let's see. I want to send that to the back. Range, send it back. Forward. I want to move that down like there. There we go. There's that one, and then there's a little guy right here. This one's kind of a squished one. I love when I try to rotate it, it won't give me the rotation tool, but when I don't want to rotate it, just grabs it and rotates it. I'm like, oh, you butt. Send it back. There we go. Yeah, much better. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, maybe I could put a couple. I have all of these layers separated over on the other image of this, but I don't have it separated here because I just copied it all and put it together. Okay. I don't think if I flip it, yeah, it doesn't look right. Rotate it a little bit. Let's just move this. don't think we need that. You know what? Let's keep it for the moment. Oh, I didn't realize there was a big blob behind it. Okay, yeah, get rid of that. We're gonna change, let's undo that. Let's flop it, reflect. We'll put it over here, but we're gonna manipulate it a little bit more so it doesn't look as much like the other one does. Or at least we're gonna try. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Trim that. Yeah, that's not bad. Surprised I didn't put a little thing on this guy. Maybe I did and I just took it off before I finished it all at one point. Let's go ahead. Let's round this off a little bit. Scale it. Twist it. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Yeah, let's do something like that. Let's see. This one's kind of funky. Okay, there we go. Feels better. There's one here that didn't look right. Ah, because it's two different colors. Let's see. Let's pull that one. There we go. Yeah, I like that. It looks pretty good. So do we need to not do that? Let's move that up just a tad. No, it needs to stay there. I know on one of the... This would be a good coloring page too at some point. Let's go ahead and save this real quick. Oh, nope, I already did. Ooh, thank goodness. Let me look at... Yeah, this would be a good coloring page at some point too. Ooh, may have to work on that today as well. Like I said, bouncing around a little bit. We definitely have to change it though to make it fit 8.5 by 11. What was I just thinking? Oh, I was gonna look at... Okay, so I've got... Looking at this, we've got clouds here that I made. Where did those clouds come from? Those came from something else that I had created. That I took the color out of. What were they? Were they a postcard? No, it wasn't a postcard. The sun came from that. Oh, it was a postcard. Haha, I found it. Okay, cool. Let's go look at some clouds real quick. Okay, so we don't need those. We need this one. This one. This guy. Yeah. Not that one. Okay, so why do I only have it on... Oh, that's right, because it's not doubled. It's doubled? Why is it not doubled? I don't know. I don't know what I did here. Let's go ahead and copy those. Ah, so this is the problem. The clouds look like the snow. Not a bad thing, but also not a good thing. Okay, so let's copy those again. Let's put those on their own layer so we can play with them a little bit more before we commit to that. Okay, yeah, we don't need this. Don't save. Select all. Should be able to do color. No, it's not gonna let me do it. What if we group them all together? Will you let me do color? Nope, don't let me recolor the artwork on those either. Oh. I do one at a time? Interesting. Okay, why won't it let me do recolor artwork now? What have I done? Dear me, what have I done? Why won't it let me? I swear to God we were doing this last time. We could go... Y'all can't see this because it won't do the menu stuff, but we could go to edit and move down to... There's a edit colors. We could last time we were able to select objects, edit colors, and then press recolor. And then we could pick from a slider or move. Oh, I bet you $10 it's because it's in trim mode. Is that why? No. Okay, now I'm definitely confused. Let's open up a different. Open up something different. Let's see. Interesting. Why won't it let me do recolor now? Something's off. Something's off with Adobe? No. No. This is really weird. Used to be able to select an object. I don't think it's in here. has changed here? Let's go to one of our pages here. Okay. We were using this a whole bunch here. Nope, it won't let me recolor that either. Okay, so what did they do? God damn it, Adobe. You changed something again. Well, that's gonna bother me because that was a really cool feature that we could use. Why are we not allowed to use it anymore? Color settings. I think it's interesting that you guys can see these independent panels that pop up, but anything that's connected to the menu bar does not pop up, which is weird. I was literally using this on stream not too long ago. What the hell? I could pick the whole page if I wanted to before and just select all. I could recolor artwork, but it won't give me any of the options in edit color. Try and experiment real quick. That down. With it still close. Nope, won't let me do that there. What the monkey? Well, okay. I guess we would have to do this the manual way then. Which is fine, but it's kind of weird. Clouds might not be worth it, is the thing. Might not be worth it. What I might have to do is during our break, which will be coming up here pretty soon, I might shut Illustrator down. I definitely can't do an update on it because that would crash everything. And reopen it and see if that makes a difference. It might be alright. Might have to play with it some more after we get back here. See what it does. We'll go ahead and we'll save that at the moment. Yeah. We've got about 1 minute and 45 seconds until our first break here. I will... Nope, our assistant is not in his spot. Oops. We'll leave that right there for the moment and take a break. We won't work on anything while we're gone, don't worry. And then we'll come back and we'll keep going, but let me move this over to our assistant cam. Look at that. Beautiful skies out there, nice and blue. Not bad. Kind of has a really nice bright shine to it right now. It's kind of cool, kind of etheric at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna take a break here. I'm gonna go probably grab something to drink. I'll walk around for the 3 minutes while we're gone, and then we'll come back and we'll pick up where we left off and keep going from there. That's the plan at the moment. I'll go see if our assistant Patch is around, what he's doing. Maybe he's up in his bed now and just need to move the cameras, but I'll go check on that while we're gone. And like I said, then we'll come back and we'll keep going. So, hey, thank you, Sunny, for putting in your points towards our treat for our assistant. But yeah, stick around. We'll be right back. Meow, hello to my only paws. This is the segment that's all about me, Patches. Watch me meow in all my glory. I have graced you with my presence. Time for me to readjust and show you my better side. Yes. All the things, yes. He's very much a diva, as you can tell. Just chillaxing. You know, it's hard being a cat just overall. It's hard being a 20-year-old cat that still does all the things that it was doing basically 5-10 years ago. Like, the only thing that drastically changed, he's slowed down a lot for sure. I can definitely tell he's got some tooth issues. Like, he's old. He hasn't had a cleaning in ever. He definitely tries his best, but yeah. And he meows much louder now. Like, I know for sure his hearing is partially gone. I can think he can hear high pitched sounds sometimes, but no, everything else below, like emergencies, like high pitched stuff, he does not hear anything anymore. But you can sneak up on him and he does not hear it coming at all. He's just an old man. He ain't got no more ears. But if you make brownies or some kind of food in the kitchen, that he can smell that from a mile away, and he will be in that kitchen instantaneously and under your feet and getting tripped on and kicked and everything else, because he needs to be in the action is what he needs to be. So he's one of those. He frequently sits with us at the dinner table. So we have a dining table that has a big bench seat on one side, and he loves that because if we sit, depending on who's using the bench, if two people are on the bench and they're on either end, there's a big space right in the middle. So he likes to jump up right in the middle and pretend like he's sitting with everybody and be like, "Hey, what you guys eating there? Is there anything that I could have off those plates, or just check things out? Can I just sniff it? Can I just sniff around the area? Just and not do anything? I just wanna see what. Oh yeah, that's what you got. Oh. He's one of those. I bet. The funny part is like his entire life, he's known he's not allowed to have people food, or we've never given him anything like that. And now that he's like old and crotchety and stuff like that, he's like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. What you got? You want to give me some? Like, he's finally developed after 20 years, the begging part of his personality. Patches is like human. You just share with me as the pack leader, right? You must share with me, yeah. Yeah, he definitely has. He's definitely picked up that mentality. I can't tell if it's a fuck it, I'm just gonna try mentality, or if I think it's partially just fuck it, and it smells good, and I don't know. Something along those lines. Okay, back to our clouds. Shaboop. Shabooper-doop. Man. You know, a while ago, I decided to splurge on myself because I was getting kind of mad at my Apple mouse that I've had it for like 20 years, 10 years, whatever it is. I keep just reusing the same mouse because it still works well. But it's one of the Apple mice that has the trackpad on the top. I got annoyed with that one because every time you would start to scroll, it would kind of does what your phone does every once in a while, where it just is like, oh, I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom, just, and you're like, no, that's not what I wanted. Like it's sensitive, but it's almost too sensitive in some respects. And I wanted a better. It doesn't do very well with the right and left click. Like you can do it, but it's not as intuitive as like a standard mouse that you can go buy, where there's two regions that you can clearly see and click that are fully separable from each other. That's not on an Apple mouse. But so I bought a SteelSeries Arox 5 mouse, and I liked it. I got the Destiny one, so I spent a little bit of money on it to get it, because I thought it was, if I'm going to get another mouse, I might as well get one that looks cool, right? And I can splurge a little bit on that for myself every once in a while. That's fine. Did that. It's cool. It's got all this cool features. Does the lights on it. I do love the extra buttons on the sides and stuff like that. Like I did go through and reprogram some of the buttons so that I can have more functionality and stuff like that. But the scroll wheel on it sucks badly. So you guys have seen constantly I'm fighting with this thing over and over again on stream here, where I'm like trying to scroll and it's like back scrolling. It seems to be a common problem with these types of mice. But there's no way to fix it. You just have to toss it and replace it, which is dumb in my opinion. Like I want to be able to keep this really cool, like what's the point of making really cool looking mice that have all these cool designs and stuff like that if it's just meant to be thrown in the trash because it's non-repairable? Be like buying a really cool PC and then never being able and be like, nope, can't upgrade anything or do anything. You just have to put it in the trash can and buy a brand new one. It's like kind of dumb, kind of silly. Anyway, that's my 2-minute rant. Thank you for sticking around for my TED Talk. Oh, you know what I forgot to do while we were gone? Okay, we'll do it right now. It's fine. This is fine. It'll be fine. We're not going to crash anything at all. We're going to switch to Canva real quick. I am going to quit Illustrator. Pray for me that this does not crash the stream. We're going to give it a second, let it wind down. Okay, we're going to reopen Adobe Illustrator here. Okay, let's go through and make sure we will select off of Adobe. Then we will select on Adobe, so that refreshes that. Okay, we did a thing. Now it lets me do it. So it was broken. So Adobe was being dumb. What a crock up. Sorry. So what I was talking about is this guy that pops up. It's called the Recolor. You can also use it for generative recolor, but meh. But it just allows me to, if I want to spin this little guy here, recolor all that, try some different colors, and do that. I can make it darker, can add a little bit more juice to it. We can also take, I think this is the, yeah, it's the brightness. This is the saturation. Let's go to saturations. Let's kill some of the saturation here. Should go down to gray. So that's uber saturated. This is undersaturated. I don't think I want it that dark. Yeah, I don't think the clouds are gonna work the way I want them to. I don't think it's going to work. I could move them like way up here. Scale it way down. That's not bad. It's not bad. I don't feel awful about that. So the question is, can I go through? Let's see if we can see how many of these we can grab. 4, 6. There's that one. That one. Missed one there. Try to grab all the snowflakes. I want to put them on their own layer so that I can play with them a little bit more. I want to be able to grab them much easier. Oh, I missed one. I missed one. Okay, so the question is, select all. Are there any hiding? There are a few hiding in the snow that I need to move. I saw them. Don't know how to find them though. Select all. Yeah, so there's one there, there, there. So there's one. Let's put that there. Okay. There's another one over here somewhere. In the snow. Select all. 2. Oh, there are 2. Okay, let's grab this one first. Copy. Paste. Good. Let's get the dots. Get rid of the background. Snow parts. Perfect. Okay, select all. We've got one more. Oh no, there's one up here too. I missed that one somehow. Super light. Okay, select all. Double check, make sure there's no other hidden snowflakes anywhere. Nope. Okay, cool. Got them all. Got them. Let's put... Move you there. Move that one there. There's another one in here somewhere. there. Let's move that out. Move that one there. I don't think there were any others. Select all. There's one front there. Okay, better. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good little image there. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Something simple. I know I say that, but it's more complex than that, right? Okay, so now we can put the clouds back on. Though the clouds are now behind everything. Ouch. Yeah, so the clouds are there. I wonder if I can make them... I wonder if I make them translucent a little bit. No, I don't like that. Almost like there needs to be... Almost like that needs to be a gradient. I don't like that. Can I turn off medium view? I'm gonna make that better. Small thumbnail view. Interesting. Hide options? No. Show options. Yeah, I want the options, but I want that to... Okay, there we go. It fixed it. Hey. It was like cutting it off weird. I did not like it. Let's go negative. No, not 45. Let's go negative 90. Make it a little bit lighter. Actually squish these together a little bit. So there's a clear separation of church and state here. Funny joke. I kind of like that better. Good. Definitely not what I wanted. That was negative 90. Negative 90. Not bad. I don't mind the gradient on that. That definitely helps a little bit. Look at it like that. It's not horrible. It's not great. Not horrible though. I think it'll do for what I want. I think it'll work. There we go. Fix that. This is giving a little white line underneath it. Same thing over here. Hey, Tahoe, you're crazy. You see all those weird little things. Yeah, I've been called worse. I've been called worse. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll go ahead and Hey, thank you, Dreamer, for dropping your points in here. We'll go ahead and save that. We'll go ahead and export that. Let's put that on the desktop. Cool. We're at 10:25. Something is happening outside real quick. I'm gonna go check it out real quick. I'm waiting for a neighbor to come home. I want to talk to them about something. I need to go check something real quick. I will be right back. I've returned. Nothing. It was just a moving truck. Okay, so we should be able to swap back over to Canva here. Do that. There we go. Swap that. Let me. Where are you, Adobe? There you are. Minimize that because that eats at everything. Let's put this here. Hey, there we go. We got ourselves a little snowy scene there. Looks out much better than the other one we tried to put in there earlier. Took a little extra time, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and quit Illustrator because I don't think we're gonna need it anymore. Yeah, I like that. It looks pretty good. Fun little winter scene. We haven't done really a full winter scene yet for any of our posts here, I don't think. I'm gonna double check real quick. Nope. Okay, cool. So yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. I accidentally have the mountains in there twice, but that's fine. That's fine. This is all fine. It's all fine. Everybody's fine. Nobody. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, maybe I'm not all good in the hood. Damn it. What if I get rid of the mountains down here? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that then. Meep. Sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll download that. It's not an MP4. It would be Dolan Toyota's calling me? I might have to answer this. Hold on. Okay. I went and got Mrs. Tahoe's car serviced yesterday. And they were just calling me and being like, oh, we're just checking to see if you were happy with all of it. I was like, oh yeah, it was great. It was fine. No big deals. They're like, okay, cool. Have a good day. I was like, all right. Okay, I don't care about that. Limited media playback. Pages with videos and audio animations will play when exported as this. Oh, yeah, I know that. I know. Oh, wait, is it going to do... I did it wrong. Download current page. I don't want all the other ones. I want this to be a PNG. There we go. Yeah, they were just checking in to see if everything was good with our service. I was like, yeah, you're good. You're all good. Cool. We got our little Kidlet postcard day postcard ready to go. Very nice. Okay, so for the rest of our episode here, this is the big one. This is the biggie. I need to go through and pick and choose to see which pages are fully completed. We need to update this. So I think our cover is not completely done because we haven't gotten the back, because I'm still working on the blurb. The blurb is the big thing that's not done yet. So that one stays where it's at. Page 1, which was our blank page with that little box shaped thing that we put on it, that one can be done. So we can actually fill that in, and then whatever color this is. Am I picking the right one? Yes. Okay, how did I achieve that before? Is this an adjustment thing? It's an adjustment thing. So I tinted it with the brightness down to 65, 500 saturation. Oh, that's a nightmare. That's nightmare fuel. Hi, Patch. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm about to figure out what I did. Okay, 500 saturation, those are good. Brightness is negative, so that temperature's 100. Tint is negative 100. This one's negative 65. That's what I did, negative 65. That's what it is. Cool. Okay, so page 1 is done. Page 2, we're still waiting on. That one requires Library of Congress number, ISBN, and dedication. So 2 is still a little ways off. Page 3, we are definitely close to finishing that one. I have to decide. I'm like 50%. 50% decided whether or not I wanted to add something else down by our character's feet. That one's just the title page. That one just has the name of the book, written and illustrated, those type of things. Title pages are still weird, so I think that one's not done. I'm gonna leave that one undone at the moment. Number 4 is our first actual page. That one's completed. We're done with that one. Do that. This is negative 65. That's zeroed out. Okay, that one's good. Page 5 is where Buttons is getting into the box for the first time. Well, not first time, but let's go and do that. Minus 65. Cool. Number 7. We already said number 6 was done. Which reminds me, these ones need to be. Okay, number 7 was the basic one. We've been extra busy lately. Maybe it's about time we get Buttons a little gift. I'm gonna fill it, but I'm not gonna change the color because I'm not 100% sure. 8, I think we're good with. That's the one we changed recently that added the castles. The little box castles. 65, that was definitely done. Yeah, 9, we're not changing that one because that one was our surprise, our main surprise. That's negative 65. Okay, number 10. Okay, that's one we were working on. What a strange box. It doesn't look like any of the ones I usually play. Yeah, no, let's be done with that one. Temperature 0, negative 65. You know what, let's just copy that. Maybe this will make it easier. Number 11. These are the pages that I struggled with having duplicate or repeat sentences. Holy crap, I just looked over at OBS and it was like going super slow chunk speed. Uh-oh. What have I done? Is it because that's open? Something is stealing all of my processing. And I don't know what it is. I can open up activity monitor, we'll see. This might be sketchy. Steel Series engine? No, I have all of that turned off. Oh, it does not. Okay. You poop nugget. Menu bar. Let's put Steel Series backup in there. Aha. So, no, you butt sniffs. That's fine. Okay, if it's not up there, then I can't turn it off. It doesn't turn it off. Okay, number 11. I think also very basic, simple. I'm gonna fill that one, but I'm not gonna change the color. I think it's really close. I want to make sure and double check that. Okay, so here we go into the repeat pages. So 12, one of our first repeat pages. Okay, yeah, that definitely made the OBS feel better. Woo, thank goodness. Okay, perfect. Yes, 13 is also a repeat page. What I mean by repeat pages is that one of the mechanics, and I said it a bunch of times before, I know I feel like I'm a broken record on a lot of this. I don't know if this is bothering people when I repeat the same things over and over again. I assume that like new people are going to come in or see these videos or going to see these at some point, and they're just, this is kind of their brief catch up. I don't know. I'm just repeating it. There we go. So there's a mechanic that I have that if there's whatever the story involves, which is our box, right? The whole point of book 3 is this box party surprise, right? Nope, OBS is doing its thing again. Holy crap! Why are you freaking out? You should be running on hardware. There's nothing intensive going on right now. Okay. Anyways, forgot what I was talking about. The repeating pages. Whatever part of the action is, or one of the either not necessarily the resolution, but can be. There's one part of the book that has a repetitive piece to it. So, for instance, our main character here, starts exploring the box that's been brought to the house. So that gives us 3 chunks of repeating pages. So one spread has him looking around the side of the box, and then something happens. The box starts moving, whatever. And then he looks at the top of the box, and then the box moves again. So we have that repeat 3 times, and each time it escalates a little more, where the box that moves, it moves a little bit on the first one, and then moves about a little bit more on the second one, and then on by the third one, it's moving a whole bunch. So we're kind of using it as a way to escalate part of the mystery that's going on, but also bringing in that repetitiveness into the story. The law of threes is essentially what I'm putting together for that. So that's what this group of pages are. Setting up patterns and repetition for things is always really good for these types of books. I've seen. So I think it worked really well with the first book, so I kept it up and I kept repeating and being like, okay, that's a cool little, not necessarily a selling point, but a cool little thing to have for these stories. Okay, 16, 17. 17's the last one. 17. Paste. Okay. On to 18. I think pretty much everything else is done. I think we're pretty, besides those couple pages that I've been messing with, I think we're pretty dang done with everything. Fingers, do what I need you to do. Okay, so now we can go back. Let me double check. 18. Okay, I want to double check something on 18, so we're not going to make that one yellow yet. That one's not ready for done. Okay, 19, we're good. That one's good to go. 2. Number 20. Yep, that one's good. And for those watching, what I'm doing is I actually have all of the files saved out as PNGs. Ooh, why does that one look weird? So I'm just like previewing them, bringing them up real quick before I confirm everything's good to go. Oh, 1%. Huh. That's why. Who would have thought 1% would have made a big difference? 21. Yep, 21's good. Hit adjustments. Direction. There we go. 22 is, yep, our main surprise. That one's good to go as well. It's interesting because I feel like this process should be a little bit slower in some respects, but I'm like blasting through being like, nope, this one's done, this one's done, this one's done. Maybe that's just kind of the way it is. Let's leave. 23 is very unique in what it's set up to do. I'm gonna leave that one out for the moment because I definitely want to double check on that one. 24 is our introduction one, so yeah, that one's good to go. No adjustments on that one. 25. That one's fine. That's our joke page, or one of the jokes, one of many jokes in this book. 26. Okay, that one's good. Zero this out. It's all weird, like administrative stuff, but all important stuff to be doing. 27. That's our second joke one. That's probably my favorite joke in this book. It's the one where they shake hands for the first time. Buttons introduces himself. Finally says, "Hi, I'm Buttons. Nice to meet you." And Patch is all excited. He's like, "Can I call you Big Brother?" And he just straight gives him no. That's my favorite. Fun little joke. If you've watched anime for any time, there's always a little fun around the Big Brothers and Senpai and stuff like that. So kind of making a little reference to that no, you can't call me. Maybe we'll play a little bit more with it later when we get further into, more stories and stuff like that. Maybe he'll try to call him Senpai at one point too, or something like that, and we'll give him a no on that one as well. Be like, nope, not that one either. Like, you need to stop watching TV shows. Let's see, 29. Okay, yeah, that one's good. Yeah, I think the rest of them are pretty much, I think we're pretty much there. 30. Yep, that's our showing him around page. That 0. Let's see, 31 is our ending page.
Bryce Austin pet the assistant.
Hey, thank you, Bryce. Thank you for petting the assistant. I don't think last time I checked, nope, our assistant is not in his normal place, but I will look for him here shortly. See what he is up to. Okay, so we need to, I think this one's good too. Last page is good to go. Brightness should be, okay. So I think this is pretty much representative of what we've got going on here with the story. Let me check on something real quick. Okay, our other camera died. That's why it was being funky dory. I was like, wait a minute, why can't I see? Swap over to our live assistant there. Hey, there he is. He's down by the heater. He's doing his best thing. Living his best life. Trying to stay warm. The sweetest boy. He alright. He's he's 20, so he's a grumpy curmudgeon, is what he is. He has taken on the grumpy curmudgeon standpoint very, very heavily here. So I'm not gonna go with he's a sweet little boy anymore. Not anymore. Alright. So I think we have 32 is a blank page, so that one's just done completely. Yeah, I think that kind of, yeah, this is our representation of everything that's done so far. So I still have some work to do on page 2 and some decisions to make on 3, whether or not I want to add any more pieces. Pages 7, 11, 18, and 23 are basically right there, unless there's small edits that I want to do to them. Maybe I think they just need one more little look over for revisions. See if there's anything I want to mess with those pages, but those can probably be swapped over to finished probably next week. I would assume. I'll sleep on it. We've got a busy weekend coming up here, so yeah, maybe next week on those ones. But page 2, that's the one that's going to slow me down a little bit, just because that has to do with Library of Congress and ISBNs and stuff like that. So, and that those are the ones that cost money. So those are the ones I'm waiting on. So I think that page 2 is the big one. And the cover, getting that blurb written for the back of the book that I'm struggling with a little bit. Maybe we'll work on that on Mondays. We'll work on, if I don't get any time to work on it over the weekend or put some thought into it over the weekend, maybe we'll work on the blurb on Monday. Try to get that back cover wrapped up, because if we can get that wrapped up, we'll be in a pretty good spot. We've got plenty of time, but yeah, we'll be pretty set if we can get that set up here. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the idea at the moment. Like I said, today's stream was going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to take off here, or actually we'll close up stream at 11 o'clock here. So we'll do our last ad break here. We've got 6 more minutes, so we've got time to play around here a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna shut off today at 11 o'clock. I've got to go down, like I said, down to my daughter's school. They've got a little activity going on today that I'm trying to decide if I want to grab Sora, and we're going to go. It's going to be an outside event thing where we get to walk around. So I don't know. Sora would love it. I might bring her. I don't know. I have to set some things up. I gotta make some decisions, some quick decisions here at 11 o'clock. Don't throw me under the bus there, streamer. But yeah, I know she would love it. I should probably do it. It would be fun. Bring her some treats and poop bags, and I'd probably have to grab her some water and stuff too. I'd have to go and put together her. So before we had a pretty good like pupper's backpack where we would have all of our stuff. I can see if that's still in any good condition, that old backpack. If we could use that. Yeah, might do that. We'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. So we'll wrap up here in we've got like 4 minutes before the next break comes up here, our last break for the afternoon. And then we'll roll up for the day, and then we'll be back. We've got, like I said, we've got a busy weekend. So tomorrow is my son's 18th birthday. So we will be celebrating that with him, and we should be on for our Dungeon Protocols Destiny 2 stream that Saturday night. I don't see, unless something crazy happens with the birthday party or something like that makes it go late, which I highly doubt. We should be on for that. Just on playing around, messing with different things in Destiny 2. Nothing serious, nothing crazy, just a group of friends playing games together. And then on Sunday, we should be doing our 500 Little Things podcast episode right here on this channel. Last week's was a little bit rough, a little sad, a little heartbroken. It was a short one. I didn't post that video up on YouTube yet. I have it saved, but I wasn't sure how I felt that one. It was a very emotional and personal one, so I felt like it was, for people that were here live, that was a good connection point between everybody. I don't know if that one was a put out for everybody one, so, but we should have a good episode on Sunday talking about curating a museum. What if I was going to make a museum of myself, my life, of the things that kind of represent me? What would it look like? And same goes for Dreamer. What would her museum look like? Is kind of the idea. So we're gonna get back. We're gonna get that one episode in the bag on Sunday and work on that. So if you'd like to join us and tell us what would you have in your museum, feel free to drop by. It's a 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time episode. It'll be live right here on this channel. So yeah, you can stop by, say hi, tell us what you think, go from there. But that's what we've got going on. And then I will be back Monday for more art streams as we move and begin to work on the back end, the not as fun part of the publishing, which is slowly moving over to the marketing and doing all of that kind of stuff, the business part of the publishing. So yeah, that's the plan. We've got about a minute and 26 seconds here till our break time, so we'll swap over to, oh, my thing's working. There it is. We got about a 1 minute, and then we'll do that ad break. I think I want to change that, so while we're waiting for this to pop up, I'm gonna make some alterations and changes here. Let's just do application capture then, because this is being silly. You guys get to see behind the scenes. Yeah, this is just what my Firebot looks like. It's not that exciting. Somewhere out there. Oops, I did something I did not want that to do. Cool. I will see you all here shortly, and then we will roll up our stream. Okay, cool. I think I got it set correctly now. It was a little off before. I'm just a little bit off. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. I still don't get it. So he likes the heater, Patch does here, but he likes to be on the bottom, like, carpet part of, like, that looks ridiculously uncomfortable to be on two different levels and have your belly and your chest kind of like between those two things. I can't imagine that's wonderful the way he's got that set up there. But he does it every day at the same time, so I guess I can't knock it. Don't knock until you try, right? I'm not gonna try it though. That looks uncomfortable. Not gonna do it. Okay, I have returned. Hey, welcome back, community. You're still doing good. Yeah, we'll leave it. All right, peoples, that will be the end of our stream for the day. Sorry it was a short one. Like I said, things to do. So I will be back, like I said, on Friday. Oh, excuse me, today's Friday. On Sunday for our podcast episode that we stream right here on this channel. And then after that, I will be back on Monday for some more publishing, art, illustration, all of the things. So thank you, Sunny. Thank you for coming by and hanging out for a little while. Sorry it was a short one. Thank you, Bryce, for coming in and throwing in some commentary about our sweetest little boy. Thank you for dropping off your points there, Dreamer, as well. Hope you guys all have a wonderful Friday. The sweetest, yes, the sweetest. Except for when he yells at me in the middle of the night. That's not that sweet. Anyways, hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. The rest of your day. Hang out. Chill at home. Do lots of nothing. There you go. Yeah. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.